Thank you. One of the answers you gave to Senator Bledsoe was the changing, and I'm concerned about that because, when you have an incentive, you're basically, one of the complaints or one of my problems is this is a back-end reconciliation, so you're not really seeing your behavior in real time. So you're saying that that's a changing. So the threshold is always changing based on the community that you're in. And then would that evolve into a real-time scenario to where they can kind of track to see whether they're meeting those standards or not, to where they would then say at the end, instead of a back-end reconciliation that you did well or you didn't do well, is there any opportunity for them to see the data of their peers in a real-time setting? That's one of the concerns I hear a lot.
We designed the program to meet as best we can that concern. We start the program, people receive a baseline report of their previous year's activity, and then they had 90 days to respond to it before they were accountable for future costs. We provide quarterly report cards. It's not instantaneous, but every quarter they can go and see a report card that shows their costs, their peers' costs, their quality metrics, how money is being spent on their patients. We have a portal. We have displayed this to other Medicaid meetings, and other states are extremely envious.
And that portal is through ACAN, correct?
It's through ACAN, that's
right. That has to be paid for. The provider has to pay for it.
No, it does
yes. No, yes. You have to pay for ACAN now.
I think just to...
You have to... It's not free anymore.
Right. I think just to clarify, as I understand, Blue Cross can best speak to this, I believe that for some services within the portal, you do have to pay a subscription for that. I know that for access to these reports, I think to get information about episodes of patients at medical homes, that is not something that, to our knowledge, that providers have to pay for, but that's probably best to be addressed by Blue Cross.
It's the back-end reconciliation, correct?
Well, you accumulate costs over time, and so then we look at your year's performance and do reconciliation based on your previous year's activity, based on your actual costs and cases.
And I think to your point, that's something we'd love to get to. I think that's one of the things, we talked a little bit about the new Medicaid Management Information System, MMIS. I think that will allow us to be able to do more real-time reporting and provide information to providers. At this point, I think even though it's still a little bit behind, I think the quarterly reports that we give to providers, on both of these particular payment reforms, I think is helpful in terms of, to your point, they don't have to wait till the end of the year. They can look every quarter in terms of what's happening, what am I doing, what are my peers doing, and where there may be opportunities to improve.
But the key thing is that the reconciliation is not based on each case you do. They're based on your average of multiple cases. So, if you have one funny case, you're not necessarily penalized. It's really the average of what you've done over the year.
Yeah, and I understand.